The Visit is a new suspenseful horror film from producer, writer, and director M. Night Shyamalamadingdong. That's right, the man who you loved at first after seeing The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, and Signs, were kinda iffy about him after The Village and Lady in the Water, and then you straight up hated him after The Happening, Last Airbender, and After Earth. But this movie, he's kind of going back to his roots. He decided, you know what, I'm gonna take $5 million of what I made from After Earth, and I'm gonna make this little low-budget film out in the woods somewhere, and it's going to be really low budget, it's gonna be creepy, I don't even know if it's gonna be bought by anybody. What this movie is about is these two kids are meeting their grandparents who they've never met ever. So it's going to be this new thing where they're meeting these new grandparents. They're like, oh, let's see if we can actually connect. This is going to be a pretty cool vacation. But then they learn that they might be really messed up and things get a little weird. And I gotta say, when I saw the trailer for The Visit, I was not impressed. I was laughing mostly. It really didn't affect me at all. But going into this movie, there was some buzz going around, going like, yeah, M. Night Shyamalan is back. So I saw this movie on Thursday night, and is M. Night Shyamalan back? Yes. Even though I'm not fully trusting him right now, I think he needs to make like 1 or 2 more movies that are good before I can actually trust him again. I will say that I think he's back on the right track. However, I should probably clarify this. Is this movie as good as The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, or Signs? No! But is it really good though? Yeah. Is it better than The Last Airbender? I thought the acting was really good in this movie. There are 1 or 2 moments where it feels a little awkward and maybe a little Shyamalan-y-ish, and I was like, oh, no, don't start this, but they actually didn't. They were really good throughout the movie, and I was like, oh, thank goodness, no one was Shyamalanized. Ed Oxenbould, who plays the young brother in the movie, he stole the entire movie. He was the funniest, and he is going places. Like, I saw him in Alexander and The Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day, and I thought, he was okay. But after seeing this movie, I can definitely assure that he is going to be the next big thing in some way, shape, or form. He was hilarious, and he was really good in the movie. And Olivia de Jong, I think that's how you pronounce her last name, she was really good in the movie. She's like this aspiring filmmaker who's like imitating her other favorite directors, and she's making this documentary about meeting her grandparents for the first time. I thought the chemistry between the two kids also was really good. They handled it really well, and Kathryn Hahn plays the mother. She wasn't in the movie that much, but I thought for what she had to do, she was good in it. I actually felt like she actually was connected to these kids. You can definitely tell that there's a past going on in the family, and near the end of the movie, it was kind of making me emotional. Even the found footage element is included with this family dilemma. Now, in all found footage movies, I usually think, guys, just turn off the camera, just run away, like, you can just get out of here. And there's one moment where I'm like, you know, you probably could easily sneak out of here while these grandparents are on a walk, just run down as soon as they leave, you know? But I kind of understand why they'd want to stay there and film this stuff. I'm not going to spoil it, but it has something to do with the past and stuff, and it actually did, you know, make me feel emotional, so I could kind of understand why they would not put down the camera, but still, it kind of bugged me also. Getting back to the acting, the grandparents, they were very good. They were very creepy, especially that grandmother who at 9:30, like, scratches the wall naked or just scurries around like a wild animal. And the grandfather, who isn't really as scary as the grandmother, he was still very creepy though, because you can tell there's something wrong with him, but he's not as weird as the grandmother. Like, you can tell there's something going on in his head, but he seems more normal, so there can't be something wrong with him, can there? And when all 4 of these people are in a room together, you could just feel the chemistry of awkwardness, yet trying to like them, because at the beginning they're like, oh, this is so good, we're just such a great family, and then later on it's like, hi grandpa, hi grandma, and I really liked that carrying on throughout the film. It made it very creepy, especially one great plot twist that just made everything you just saw and everything you're about to see even creepier. Seriously, everyone in the theater when the plot twist came up gasped, and my mouth dropped. I was not expecting it whatsoever. I was thinking maybe, oh, are they some kind of weird creature or something, like some Shyamalan alien or something? Oh, Shyamalan. But then the twist happened, and I was like, this is not a dumb Shyamalan twist. This is a great Shyamalan twist. Oh, crap. I should probably clarify, this is not as good as the twist in Sixth Sense, because you are probably going to live up to those expectations like, oh, that twist wasn't as good as the Sixth Sense. Of course it's not. But on its own, it's a really, really good twist. And it leads to the best part of the film, the third act. I think the stakes were raised in the third act, and the third act was the best part. Was the movie scary? Yeah, throughout the entire film you were scared. There is even one good jump scare. It's not like where all the sound drowns out and then all of a sudden, it's actually like you can hear the noise coming and then it jumps out at you. It's not like all sound goes away and then it's actually, you know, you can actually hear the thing coming, so you can kind of anticipate it. It's not like your normal jump scare, and I like that. However, when I got home and had to take a shower, and then in like 10 at night was thirsty and went to get a glass of water when all the lights were out, I wasn't really creeped out that maybe they were going to be around the corner or they were behind the shower curtain. Was it scary when I was in the theater? Yeah, but I don't think the scares will actually stick with you. It might stick with a couple people, but for me, it didn't really do that. The Shining, The Babadook, The Pact, other horror films have been able to stick with me with its scares, but there are other films that are actually good, like Insidious Chapter 3, or this movie, that were scary, but just won't stay with you. But overall, guys, my main flaws with the movie I've kind of already mentioned. Put down the camera and run. One or two moments where the acting felt a little Shyamalanized, but that was like quickly like gotten rid of. And the scare's not sticking with you because overall it just kind of creeped you out when you're in the theater but not at home. Overall, I really like this movie. I thought it was very good. I honestly think if you like The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, and Signs, and hate films like The Village, Lady in the Water, The Happening, After Earth, Last Airbender, then you are going to really like this film. Are you going to love it? Probably not. But are you going to be glad that Shyamalan is back on the right track? Yes, if you're skeptical because Shyamalan is making this, don't be. Go see it. Be proud that Shyamalan has actually made a good movie again. And I'm going to give The Visit an A-. I think that I might like this movie more than most people do because the tomato meter has it like at a 62%. I think that it was really good. And guys, my flaws are mainly just nitpicks because really, like, my flaw is that one or two moments actually feel stilted by the actors, but then that was quickly taken away. Come on, Fulcher. But if you saw The Visit, leave in the comments below what you thought of it. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe. I'm Jackson Fulcher. See you guys next time.